Okay, I'm back, y'all. At Divine and Grateful Risings. How are y'all doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic and amazing day. Welcome to the message. Welcome to the message. Y'all know we over here serving spirit, glam, and spirituality with a touch of beauty, fashion, and faith. Like the live, share the love, drop something in the chat that's great for. Like get the flow of abundance. Turn notifications on so you're notified anytime I go live, post a video, and make sure you subscribe. Look, let me say this. This is the message part, y'all. I literally just got done recording Isaiah 21 and 22, and then somebody called and it messed up my camera. And so I'm doing the message separately. I don't know. Maybe that's a sign, right? Come on. Y'all know I'm gonna take spirit Neil. I love my ancestors Neil, our angels. Come on, for he will give his angels charge over you to keep you in all your way. Oh, wait, let me split the camera. Y'all, we've been hop right into the message because we already did Bible clarity. And so let's get into the message. Let's see what the Lord wants to talk about today. Here we go. All I do it. Y'all know I'm still in experimentals. Okay. I'm still in the experimentation phase. Experimentation that I don't know. I just made it up, but it sounded good. Look, on the cut. Let me show y'all what we have. We're using the preparation for the promise deck. Let me show y'all what. Oh, wait a minute. I got to switch that layout because that don't even feel right in my spirituals. Hold on, y'all. Let me switch the screen. There we go. Y'all, I'm learning. You seen that, child. Y'all seen that I would learn how to do some stuff, didn't it? First things first, here we go, 91 and 11. So your angels keeping you protected and safe, for he will command his angels. Now, y'all know I know this in, I think I know it in the KJV, huh? For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. This talks about heavenly guardians, angel spirit guides protected from harm. The Lord is keeping you safe. Drop that in the chat. He's keeping me safe. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know this real life tarot over here. So got some angels on your side. We received that. Got some angels on your side. These are my grandparents, y'all. My papa and my grandmama. And so Paul and Erlene. So love y'all. Thank y'all. So there's something that you've been protected from. We received that. Let's see what else is happening, y'all. Let's see what the message is going to be about today. I received that, y'all. They just said divine detour. So there may be a divine detour, something that the Lord, maybe you're going in a direction and you ain't quite expect to go in that direction. Child, listen, I didn't thugged it out, but you got to know this waist trainer finna come off. I didn't had it on, y'all. Literally, I don't think you're supposed to wear it for no more than like 5-6 hours, babe. I didn't had this waist trainer on since 6 a.m. and it's 14:54. So don't be judging me, y'all. If I know I look like a big old stuffed pump. What is an eggplant? Not that, y'all is so foolish. Come on, 2911 at the bottom of the deck. And the tower is, y'all want these? Somebody got saved from a tower moment. Okay, let me just put that on out there. You got 20 for that. For I know. Come on. This gonna be good. This is my last message for the day. The Lord has saved somebody from a tower moment. This could have been something disastrous. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a future and a hope. The Lord has saved somebody from a tower moment. Okay, precipice, a steep place, planning and preparation. And then this tower speaks to Psalm 18 and 2. The Lord is my rock, my fortress, and my deliverer. My God is my rock, in whom I take refuge, my shield and the horn of my salvation, my stronghold. Indeed and amen. Some of you, there was a plan. I don't know if somebody, the enemy planned and got foiled. Receive it. So the Lord could have very, like, he may, he be giving your angels. He be like, hey, go down there and save this food. Y'all be talking. That's how y'all be talking about us. Because we be messing up sometimes. Somebody got saved. And look, this 828 just wanted to flip over, and 1143 at the bottom of the deck. Spiritual awakening, abundance, and we know that in all things, this is my scripture, y'all, for the month of January. And we know that in all things, God works for the good of those who love him, those who have been called according to his purpose. Champion, watched over, spiritual protection, love from a heavenly guardian. When he said, this speaks to John 11 and 43, this is about Lazarus. I'm trying to tell somebody the Lord, and look up under that, you 41:13, for I am the Lord your God who takes hold of your right hand and says to you, do not fear, I will help you. Assistance, heavenly help, protection, and from the pit to the palace. I'm telling somebody, that's what I was getting ready to say on here, because this is the grave, right? On Lazarus, this is like the Lord saving you. Hold on, my God, it's getting hot. This is the Lord say. I feel like there was a trap, and it feels like the Lord has saved you from some kind of trap or snare from the enemy, and now you're literally on the pathway to success. Okay, you are on the way. You on your way. Drop that in the chat. I'm on my way. Okay. Something's working together for your good. And maybe I kid you not, I feel like it was just like the Lord knows what plans he has for you. And maybe you followed the instructions. I don't know, child. Look, 117 up under that. Every good and perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of heaven, of heavenly lights, who does not change like shifting shadows. I'm telling somebody. Let's see what else, child. Let's see what else we got. It definitely feels like it was a save. Somebody that don't save them. She don't want to be saved. Where's this deck at, y'all? Did I lose it? Or what did I do with it? Because I sure don't see it. Y'all, I don't know where these cards went. It's not there. It's not there. Child, I don't know. They not in there. Did they fall? Where could they have fallen to? Oh, I'm about to say, child, I'm up here acting like I was like, I know I'm not that blind. Okay, let's see. A tower moment coming up in the center of the midst. My bad, y'all. I was like, I did not see these cards. I could not find them. Let's see what's happening. The Lord gave you some plans, and he had to, it's like him sending his angels before you to make sure that you stand on target. Him sending his angels to make sure that you don't get off the path. Okay. For some of you, it's like these are very similar, as y'all can see. It looks like actually, well, they're almost identical. Maybe for some of you, you're already on your pathway to success, and the Lord said, hey, I already got you on the right road. Stay on the path. Did I say that earlier? I don't know if I did or not. Stay on the path. Stay with the plan that the Lord has for you, because he knows what he's doing now. And 1143 in the angel numbers deck, look, magic works through you up under that. I feel like some of y'all might have two paths leading to success. I don't know. Some of y'all could be changing paths. I don't know, but you might have two options to choose from. I don't know what this is about, y'all. This could be anything. This is a tower moment. This talks about concerning unstable foundation and tower moments. Some of you, maybe this is about you choosing the right path. I don't know. Let's see. Here we go. Pay attention. Your angel's trying to told you something. It came out anyway. Magic works through you. Number 52, the scarab beetle spirit. So for some of y'all, there may be, y'all know the magic. It's like believing in the magic. Somebody might have a path, a magical path that is opening up for you. They're bringing this forward on this. It's like the Lord, the Lord will just come in and open something up, and it really seems like magic. It feels like for somebody, the Lord is getting ready to put a path before you. So get prepared, because it may be a shift in direction. It may be you going in another direction. But there may be like a magical, that's a way in the wilderness, right? Him just opening something up, but it's you being pointed in the right direction. You just got to stay on. There's a path that's being laid before you. Okay. Look, let spirit be your guide. I'm telling you, there's a path that's being laid before you. You just got to make sure that you're staying on the path. Okay. They keep saying, stay on the path, stay on the path. So, and this may be like, like now, my grandma and my granddad out here, like, listen, you I don't know, message. It feels like somebody, come on, Texas. I don't know, somebody might have, maybe you move into Texas, or maybe, I don't know, child. But anyway, this hawk spirit is a messenger. I ain't taking all that. You may have your grandparents like that. Those may be your spirit guides, your angels that are working with you to make sure that you just stay on the narrow path. I don't know. Let's see what else. Look, sometimes life stings. This card came out the first time we used this deck. Sometimes life stings. I'm telling y'all, something got diverted. I don't like I don't use y'all don't use diverted very much, but it's like the enemy's plans. I don't know. I feel like there was a trap set. Yeah, y'all been talking about that for I don't know for a few days. It's like I feel like there was a trap set, and I feel like the Lord like moved you right around it. Like look, something was it was like something somebody watching, and it's like something in wait. I don't even know. Learning from the past up under that, I'm telling somebody, it really feels like you could have almost repeated a lesson, and that could have been the tower moment. So somebody your spirit Niam's been talking to you, and this could be about patience with this seahorse, like this watch and wait. I feel like there was I don't know, y'all. This may not be everybody's message, but it just feels like there was a trap set, and maybe there was some warning that you were given. But it saves you from something. Like God has saved you. He saved you from the snare of the fowler and from the noise and pestilence. I'm telling somebody like I don't know. It's almost like you, because what they're showing me on this tower is like you choosing the path of least resistance. Thank y'all. You choosing the path of least resistance is actually getting ready to, because y'all know I talk about this a lot, where you can have two paths that you can take. And one of those paths, let me just say this. One of the paths, and maybe they're not bad. Like both of them could have potentially been like a good path, but maybe there's one that's just going to be more successful. Maybe there's one that's going to bring, because we oftentimes now, this could be deception of some sort, but I do feel like the Lord will, because he will give us a choice. So maybe you've gotten to a point where you've learned just not to take the wrong path, but there's also a path that it's like good. And I think I talked about this on another message. Like, yeah, this is good, but God wants us to have great. Drop it in the chat. God wants me to have great. He wants me to walk a great path this time. So for some of you, it's like maybe you chose the path that God wanted for you versus the path that you wanted for yourself, which could have required some surrender. But God knows the plans he has for you, and he knows your prayers as well. So for some of y'all, like he's already, wherever you're going, your angels are encouraging you to just pay attention and listen to the guidance that you're receiving. Something's getting ready to open up for someone. I don't even know what I want to use to clarity this. We'll use this other deck, because why not? It feels like there's a path that's getting ready to open up for you. Being led by the Spirit. And look, on the cut, surrender and information. Surrender and information. So this says acceptance. I'm telling you, acceptance, flow, detachment, and cease resistance. This card came up. Somebody surrendering to God's plan for your life, and that is a beautiful thing. It's getting ready to make the difference. Learning, research, and didn't I just say something about you kept yourself? I don't know what information you got, but it's like keeping yourself from going through a tower moment. For some of y'all, this could be like maybe you just sat back. Maybe you used to be impulsive, but now you kind of wait and observe and do your research, or just pay more attention to what God is telling you. I don't know, but there's something. It's like you're learning. Maybe you're learning to not be spontaneous. Maybe you're learning to sit with something and allow the Lord to show you the right decision to make. Whatever this is, taking a closer look, investigate, scrutinize. Yeah. Which I mean, like false information, dark night of the soul was up under that. Let's see what else. Now, some of you, let's just because it's out here, we got to say it. Child, I just put those all wrong. Some of you may be getting ready to experience something, and maybe it could be a little scary because you could be stepping into something that is unfamiliar, but all paths are leading to success. Message. All paths that you're on right now are leading to success. Synchronicity at the bottom of the deck. I'm telling y'all something. This says meaningful coincidence, I'm telling you, this could be, you could be aligning. Y'all know I call them connecting flights. You could be like something is lining up to, like, this could be an unexpected, this could be a surprise, this could be something unexpected, this could be an unexpected meeting that's coming in. Pay attention. So this is signs, chance occurrences, and perfect alignment with thought and actions. Sequences may validate decisions you are to make or refer to future events and life cycles. I'm telling you right now, like, some of y'all finna have like some synchronistic. It's just like everything is starting to align. Everything is starting to line up. Everything is starting to, and even the feathers, because the feather is on my grandmama's card in the, and we might have to pull some angel numbers. Everything is starting to align for you, and it may have been just based upon one decision or you taking the whatever path you have decided to take, and it's like, okay, now things can start to move forward. Now things, some of you, this is about like commitment. Maybe you've decided to commit fully to God's plan for your life. Maybe there was a time, like maybe you were wishy-washy. Let's just say it. And sometimes you have to, like, the Lord will allow, he allows it. We have free will. He lets us choose, right? Dependence, codependency, people pleasing. Some of you, you've committed to God's plan for your life, which is purpose. You've committed to God's plan for your life. And now that you've 100% committed to it, especially like you're getting ready to start seeing synchronistic opportunities and events and connections. Like you're going to start seeing things just be like, okay, it's like those magical moments that start to happen when you fully commit to what God is asking you to do. And it's not that you don't have them before, but I feel like someone's getting ready to start experiencing like a lot of magic, a lot of magical moments, and things just seeming like there's no way. Surprises, like the Lord coming in and making things better than what you expected them to be. Now that's not to say, because I feel like the Tower, let me pull them up here. The Tower and this sometimes life stings. They've been given a lot of energy that's like you could have had to release something, and maybe it could have hurt for you to have to do it, or maybe it's just been like a lot of turmoil or challenges, disappointments that you've had to go through. Just see, it could have been a lot of Tower moments that were happening in your life. And it feels like what's happening now is like you're getting ready to be straightened up. Things are getting ready to, like, it's just getting ready to, everything works out for the good of those who God has called, right? Everything works out for you. Those who have been called according to his purpose. Again, I'm telling you, God has a plan for your life, and somebody's just deciding to follow it. This is that surrender, okay? Deciding to follow it. Okay, what else? We'll get one more, and then we'll do some angel numbers, and then that'll be it. I definitely, yeah, y'all said that somebody learned a valuable lesson. The betrayal card wanted to come out. Like, I don't know if you've been betrayed in the past, or did we just read something about the betrayer being the betrayer being betrayed or something? I don't know. Some of y'all, what you mean violated confidence? Child, nurture somebody. No, you learned. You maybe you didn't learn until the last minute, but you have learned. Look, the leap card up under that, you learned the lesson, and based upon your experiences, what has happened is that you learned well enough to where you won't repeat the lesson again, like graduating karma. Because y'all know, until we learn the lesson, we got to keep repeating it. And so for some of you, and they keep on just reiterating that it's the difference between you following God's plan and following your plan. And now all the roads that you'll take, come on, Spirit, all the roads that you'll take from now on will be pointing you in the direction of success, because you have surrendered to God's plan for your life. So it makes a difference, y'all. It makes a difference to surrender to God's plan. Look, whispers up under that. Interference, either internal or external, chatter, thoughts, rumors, gossip, and meddling. The whisper, not three little birds. This is one of my grandmamas in the spirituals as well, y'all. Don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is going to be all right. Okay, so that's really what's coming up on this three little birds you've learned from the past. Okay, this, I told you, your spirit dam's coming through with the assist. God put them to work. And maybe, the other day I did a message, and it was literally talking about your dreams. And I was telling y'all how my mama has showed up in the dream, and so did Tab. And so maybe it's something like that. I think in that message I even says, like, I was saying, like, understanding when God is talking to you, understanding when angels show up in your life, and trusting in the wisdom and guidance, and making sure that you're listening to the right people, stuff like that. I don't know. And then I even heard that again today. It's like, and I said it in another message, God is not the author of confusion. And so this is about you understanding, like, God is not going to have you confused in a situation. When it's God, it's very straightforward, and it's clarity, and without a shadow of a doubt. And for some of you, the lesson that you graduated, come on, limits, boundaries, setting limits, restraints, something that you've had to learn, or maybe that you have learned, is that when God gives you something, when Lord does something in your life, y'all, it does not come with difficulties and challenges. And I hope this makes sense for somebody. I hope it's tracking. It doesn't mean that I don't, how else do I say it? God's way is easy. And what I mean by that is, it's not that you won't have to go through trials and tribulations, but when God blesses you with something, because it's speaking in the vein of like giving you something, or giving you the next step. So there's no confusion about it. It's something aligning, and it just comes easy, versus jumping through hoops to try to get something. And it's something like that somebody is coming to understand. And this is what you graduated, instead of just trying to force your way through a door. Come on, the keys to the house of David. Come on, God. The key, when God I got to read it again. Let me get the word. This is when God closes a door, when he opens a door. I got to read Isaiah 22:22 again. I will give him the key to the house of David, the highest position in the royal court. When he opens doors, no one will be able to close them. And when he closes doors, no one will be able to open them. So it's like God, like, closing a door is saying that is not the way. But it's like him closing one door but opening two, if that makes sense. Him shutting one thing out, but then giving you two other paths to prosperity and abundance and happiness, something like that, where and then not listening to the enemy as well, with the whispers and the chatter. Like, I feel like the enemy was trying to keep you confused. And maybe this could also be listening to too many people. Of course, we have to be mindful of that. When you listen to too many people, it can confuse you. So some of you, maybe, I don't know, just always take it to God. Always take it to God. Let's see what else. I said, yeah, because it just feels like somebody, that was a lesson that has been graduated, just surrendering. Look, intimacy, and then something else came out, the gathering as well. Mutual vulnerability. This kind of was sticking out, so I don't really need it. Socializing, meetups, celebrations, reunions, and get-togethers. For some of you, this is giving like 3 of Cups energy. So some of you, this could be an invitation. You may be going somewhere or getting invited to some. It's the difference, my God. It's the difference between these two. Some of you, okay, this is like a next part of the message, but some of y'all are going from people, communities, groups, friends, family members, from people who sitting up there gossiping and talking about you, to people who are actually going to help you grow and excel and learn and develop and support you. This is some of you. This could be, some of y'all might be finding out. Let me go and put it up here, because this is just like I got to put this out here for whoever this is for. This is the difference between, it's like maybe somebody, you might be finding out, unfortunately, you might be finding out that somebody was like maybe talking about you, or talking behind your back, or just maybe speaking negatively about you. You may hear something, you may hear it in the spirituals. I will say this, I don't care one way or another, but some of you, that may be a gift that's expanding. The sun came out right at that time, y'all. The sun ain't been out all day today. It's been really kind of cloudy and overcast today, and at that exact moment, the sun is just coming out for the first time today. The Lord may be allowing you to hear things in the spirit, and the reason he's letting you, it's like your development. He's allowing you to hear things. Come on, 26, so that you don't fall for the okey doke. And he's also he's teaching you about discernment, and that you can't, it's unfortunate, but it's not, you can't trust everybody, and everybody doesn't have your highest and greatest good at heart. Everybody doesn't have good intentions. And so some of you, maybe this is a lesson you've had to learn as well, that you had to put some things in the grave, because we have Lazarus out here. You could have had to release some people, some friends, because maybe they were no bueno, okay? They were no good. And so this is about you graduating that lesson. There are many things that this could have been, and it could have been, again, a hard lesson. Some of you have had to experience this cycle for more than one season, because it was something you had to learn. Maybe it was about trusting your discernment. Maybe it was about talking too much, right? Telling people too much. Thank y'all. Whoever needs this message, let people prove themselves to you before you just go. It's like trusting blindly. It's about letting people prove, you know what I'm saying? It's like, because it's not that you have to, how do I say that? Because I don't want it to be misconstrued. Let people show you who they are, instead of trusting so quickly. I have been guilty of this, because I want to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, and I do. But what has also happened is I've been burned by those situations, because you have to, it's like, you don't have to tell everybody everything about you out the gate. They're bringing up, and I saw this somewhere, and it, I don't talk a lot, like, you don't have to tell everybody everything. Let me just say that. You just don't. You don't have to tell everybody everything. And if somebody wants to know everything about you, if you ain't sleeping with me, child, you better be getting these credentials, method. And I've had to learn that, because some of you, this is also saying, like, maybe this is the life stings, y'all. You could have been burned by some people. This could be networks, friends, communities, family members, whatever. Now, at the same time, forgive this and let it go. Forgive yourself for going through it. And the forgiveness is not for them, it's for you. So don't hold on to this. Don't hold grudges. Don't feel no type of way about them. Just be like, okay, when you know better, you do better. Lesson learned. Okay, drop that in the chat. Lesson learned. When we know better, we do better. We learn from the past, right? We learn from the past, so you don't have to keep repeating the same mistakes. The memory of an elephant has a memory, right? So this is about learning from the past, but not repeating it, because many of us, we've had to, like I said, repeat the lesson more than once in order for us to get it. But I feel like you have it now. The next thing, watch, that's what they're saying on this watch and wait. Like, let people show you who they are. And for some of you, they're going to, like, people will reveal who they are. You don't have to do much. Okay. You don't have to do much. And again, yes, some of you may be hearing, like, the Lord may be allowing you to hear in the spirit. So just pay attention to what you're receiving. Okay. Socializing, meetups, celebrations, get-togethers. I just feel like, yes, somebody's friendship circles are changing. The Lord is going to surround you with people who are uplifting you and empowering you, like-minded people, people who are just like, people who are go-getters, people who have a desire to grow, people who have a desire to see you win and you see them win. And so y'all be on the same page about winning together. And so for some of y'all, you're gonna be coming into a relationship with some of those people, which is a blessing, right? That is a blessing. What else? It sucks because, yeah, we learn things about people, and it's like allowing people to learn you and you allowing yourself to learn people without having to rush any kind of friendships or relationships. Um, but yeah, somebody's definitely being guided into your life. There are people who are being guided into your life. Again, like I said, it's like destiny's crossing. I don't know, because both, it's like everybody is coming into alignment, and even though it's going in a straight line, eventually these roads are going to meet. So some of you, there's meetings that are happening. I don't know, they just said closed doors, so maybe, we good about, hey Lord, mention my name in rooms that my feet haven't set foot in yet. So some of you, you're heading in that direction. Okay, what else? That's it. Illuminating. This illumination, this card came out with in the one of the other messages as well. Clarity, revelation, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. All it takes is a little understanding. Okay, so let's see what else. That's it for that. Let's see if I can get the angel numbers deck, and then we'll be done with this, y'all. 1515. Josephine. I don't know if that's a song. How do you do? I don't know. I don't know where that song even came from. Let's see what else we got. Let me shuffle these. Come on, the lights. All of the lights. Okay, what else, y'all? Child, look, we received somebody being guided right on in, child. This could be, some of y'all could be receiving some news. It's like, wait on further, which I said, wait on further instructions. Somebody's just not moving too fast. It's like getting all of the information that you need. You're not moving too fast. Learning from the past, learning and letting go, surrendering and letting God. Man, God finna lead you. You just don't even realize it yet. He finna take you somewhere beyond what you could have ever thought. 311 is the next card to come out. A delay is not a denial. Channel your creative energy, turning pain into power. Drop it in the chat. I'm turning pain into power. March the 11th may be an important day for somebody as well. So I feel like if there's something that's been held up, I don't know, maybe this is an answer with the information that's coming out here. This could be an answer. This could be, maybe you're waiting on the Lord to give you a response, and just continue to wait upon the Lord. 1213, some of you could be waiting on like waiting on the Lord to tell you when you're gonna make the move or when you need to move. Wait upon the Lord. Okay. Yeah. Somebody might have to make a difficult decision. Somebody might have to make a difficult decision. 2 cards. I didn't even pay attention to this until just now, but we already talked about it. But both of these cards literally say learning, like learning from the past, learning from past mistakes. Do your research before you sign anything, sign any contracts, anything like that. Like, just make sure. I don't know who needs this, but if it's like the Lord trying to save you from taking something that just is not, it's not gonna make you happy, but you can't. And this is the thing, y'all, you can't be saved from everything. Some stuff is destined for you to go through so that you can learn something from it. So, even as I give these messages, understand that every experience is necessary. But I feel like what the Lord is encouraging is like 1143, y'all. What he's letting you know is that even if you're getting ready to go through something, Jesus is with you. Okay, like you're not going by yourself. Declare success in your life. Jesus walks with you, and you will be victorious. So even if you're going in a new direction, even if you're doing something, and I mentioned this card. You got to know that some stuff is necessary. Okay, some stuff we put ourselves through. I feel like everything is necessary because you can learn from every experience. So for some of you, it's like you're never going to be able to avoid everything. There are going to be some tower moments. Like, you can't get around it. Sometimes you create them for yourself by choosing the wrong thing, or choosing the wrong path, but then you learn from that. And it doesn't, even if you're going through something challenging, you got to know that God is still with you. So you can't avoid every tower moment. And sometimes God has to create the tower moment to strengthen you, to redirect you, to make you get refocused or something, something like that. So just know that whatever you're experiencing, you're never going to go through it by yourself. And everything is necessary. And even if you go through something and it ends up being, it's like taking a job that you hate, but you took it because maybe you needed it at the time, or you thought it was the right thing to do. And it's just like you realizing before you stay in that job too long and get stuck in something, you're like, okay, you know what? I'm going to get out now instead of staying for 5 years just because it's a job. And it's like the Lord will tell you to quit a job. He's told me plenty of times, quit. You got to go a different way. Come on, hey Papa, this now mind y'all, this is my Papa number in this deck. Okay, heavenly guardian, protection from a guardian angel, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. And this is his number for me in this deck. So it's like you understanding, like, okay, that was necessary, I went on through it, but you can always take something away from it. And it's just about learning. What else? Somebody definitely got a protector around them, baby. Like your angels are surrounding you, and I don't even know if you realize how protected you are. And I know we talk about that, but it's just like, man, when even if you're not, like, even if you just read the Bible, God always has protection around us. There are things that, even because they're bringing up Job, even when the enemy came at Job 50 ways, right? The Lord still had him protected. Like, it's like the Lord not letting the very worst of the worst happen to you. Even the tower moments. Look, 66 at that. The Lord not letting the very worst of the worst happen to you. And you still being protected, and him having his arms around you, and even as you're going through things that are extremely challenging. Okay, so anyway, what else? Look, it came back anyway. 66 and 44. Told you protection. And y'all know 66, 12, 12 at the bottom of the deck. 66 lets me know I'm going in the right direction. Okay, so walking in your purpose, staying in alignment. I don't even know if it came out on this one or the last one. But anyway, and then 44 is spirit guides. Okay, your ancestors are working behind the scenes. You are not alone. And you got support. You got help. Look, 12, 12, that's manifestation. That is also my Aunt Nikki. So just saying, child, when the Lord say he will give his angels charge over you, he meant that. Like, you just got to believe it. I believe it because I'm here. Come on, confirmation on the shuffle. That's the confirmation right there. When the Lord say he will give his angels charge over you, baby, he means that. Why do I say that? Because there's no way that many of us could have gotten this far without God. Can we just drop that in the chat? Ain't no way. Ain't no way you could have gotten this far if God did not have his hand on you. Ain't no way you could have gotten this far if God was not leading and guiding and directing you. There's no way. This is why we can't even take, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I can't take any of God's glory because I know that I have not done anything but try my very best to be obedient to what the Lord has asked me to do. Thank y'all. I need to talk about this because they said this before I started the message. Somebody, you have a very big assignment on your life. You have a very big assignment on your life. And for whoever this message is for, you don't even realize the scope or the magnitude of what God is getting ready to do in your life. Everybody has a different assignment, as we know. Some people have bigger assignments. And there's some of you who have an assignment beyond what you can even imagine at this time. But God is aligning everything so that you can fulfill his plan for your life. And it's bigger than you. Message. Drop that in the chat. It's bigger than me. Some people, the plan is simply for them to come and be a mama or a school teacher or a CEO. It doesn't matter. whatever that plan is, God sent you here for that plan, and there was purpose in that plan. But some people have assignments that are really, really big. And but it's the bigger it's when you have those that kind of big assignment on your life that you have to go through um more testing, more, because all of us have tests, but some people don't have to go through the same test. Some people's tests are, and it's not because we don't compare them, but there's some people who ain't never been through, I'll just use money as an example because it's easy. There's some people who didn't have to go through financial difficulty. Thank God for that, right? So they wouldn't understand things that somebody who had to get it out the mud or come from the bottom had to go through. They wouldn't understand that because it's not something that they've ever had to deal with. And that's just an example. And I'm not saying that's for everybody or it could be one person. I don't care. It's just an example. There's some things that some people will never have to experience that you have had to experience. And so our wisdom comes through experience. And so for some of you, you had a lot of experiences in your life that God has used to prepare you. This life stings. You've had a lot of things in your life, but it's all a part of God's plan. And some people, I think, they don't always agree with that. Like, why did God have to make it so hard? I don't know. You have to, only God knows. Look, 633 want to flip over. God's ways are higher than our ways. His thoughts are higher than our thoughts. But what I would encourage anybody to do is just do the best you can with the hand that you're dealt. It doesn't, I don't think that all of us have everybody has a story. Everybody has something that they have gone through. Nobody went through life and has had a perfect life. Some people's life may look perfect, but you don't know what's going on behind closed doors. Some people may make it look like it's all sunshine and rainbows. Look, there you go on the shuffle, 633. Make it look like it's all gravy, baby, but it's not. And there go the tower, and there go my mama. I'm trying to tell somebody, listen, man, telling you. So don't think that just because people show you what they want to show you, don't think that they ain't got tower moments going on in their lives as well. Like, you never know. I'm telling somebody, there's a life-changing event, orchestrated chaos, breaking ancestral karma. This is the tower moments. I'm telling you, somebody, there's a significant change that's happening. And I kid you not, I don't feel like it's bad. Now, I will say this, just because the life stings is out here, it may feel like it's, I don't know. I don't want to say like it may feel, if it may hurt a little bit at first, because maybe it's something like, let's say the Lord is telling you to move, right? And this is the tower moment. The Lord is telling you, you may feel like your whole world is crumbling around you, but sometimes the Lord got to break everything down to the foundation in order to get you in alignment for your purpose. I hope I finished that last thought. I probably didn't, but I didn't move on. Don't think that just because everybody got something going on in their lives, everybody just ain't gonna talk about it. But don't think that people can make it look real good, but that don't mean people don't be over here suffering in silence. So anyway, that's it for that. Coming back to this, it may feel like your whole world is crumbling down around you, but this is when God can do the most work, because he will break things down to the very foundation. And that's why you may feel like, man, this sucks, right? But when he gets done building, when he gets done breaking down what wasn't built on a solid foundation, promise, preparation, planning, it's like everything else that's coming as a result of this, man, you're gonna be so grateful. Some of you gonna look back on your life a year from now and you're gonna be like, man, what a difference a year can make. Thank y'all. Heavenly help, you are protected, receiving divine guidance, the kingdom of God, righteousness, and creating wealth and abundance. I'm telling you, that's it. That's all I got. 333, 226, and 1213. Yep, we already know somebody's on the move. Whatever this is, a move in the job, a move in location, a move into a new place, something is like shaking up the energy. So some of you may have an unexpected move. I've been telling somebody there may be an unexpected departure, an unexpected relocation, unexpected travel that you may have to Like you may end up having to go somewhere and not expecting to go. Something could be offered to you and you just like, man, if I don't take this, I'm cray like something like that. There's something unexpected. The Lord is shaking up your life. He's shaking up the energy. He's moving us into new positions, y'all. He's bringing in new opportunities. It's like shaking I receive it too. Come on, 358. Like, I receive it. Call to me and I will show you great and unsearchable things that you do not know. I'm telling you, like, I've been telling the Lord, like, Daddy, I'm ready for new. I'm ready for new opportunities. I'm ready for new connections. I want all new everything in my life. For somebody like tying up loose ends, some of you need to start getting prepared. You need to, because it's like there's a move that's imminent. So this is like making sure you have all your credentials, just trying to take care of things that you need to get taken care of, so that when you move, it's not something, come on, God is helping you create, because you're leveling up. So just as an example, if the Lord, let's say, just get everything in alignment. If it's something that you know you've been procrastinating about, get it taken care of, so that when God says, okay, it's go time, you can go, and there's no looking back, and there's no, I will use, okay, that's a good example. Look, the death card won't flip over. I'll use this example. When God moved me from Alabama to California in 2017, it was messy, y'all. It was a messy move. Some of you may understand this, some of you may not, but it's like when I moved from Alabama to California, there was so many loose ends that I did not have tied up. So a lot of, come on, Spirit, a lot of what I was dealing with in Alabama followed me to California. Does that make sense? So as an example, like because when I left Alabama, I had lost my license, but the stuff from the license came back and bit me on the butt. Okay. After I had been here for a year. And so it kind of set me on a whole nother path, because there was still a lot of stuff from Alabama that I didn't clear up, because I had to leave in a hurry. And so it's something like that, where if the Lord is getting ready to move you somewhere else this time, and let's say you've had like a messy move like I had before, and the Lord has told you that he's getting ready to move you again, start cleaning things up, start getting things ready, the things that you are like that you don't want to have to worry about once you get to where God is taking you, so that when you get there, you literally will be starting with a blank slate, but you won't have things following you that you should have just taken care of before he takes you to this next level. Does that make sense? I can speak on this so it's like me, there was a chapter there was a chapter that didn't last but a few months in my life, but I ended up needing to close that chapter out. Why? Because I didn't need that trailing me. Okay. I didn't need that trailing me as I move into the next part of my life and the next part of my journey. So it's stuff like that. If it's something that you know you've been procrastinating with, make sure you getting your checkups, go to the doctor, stuff like that. Like, get yourself together, get your life in order, get your credentials, get your business in order. Okay. Get your house in order. Thank y'all. Get your house in order. Because this time when you move, it's like you're not bringing baggage. Thank y'all. You're not bringing baggage with you. It's like you really are leaving and leaving with a clean slate. And it's actually going to be really beautiful, because it's going to be the fresh start that you really been praying for. So this, whatever that means for you, just make sure that you getting everything together, because yeah, it's like putting in a notice. You don't want to leave it. Look now, I'm putting the cards up, y'all. All I did, this is the card we had the 828 card, and I always just look to see. Now look what the first one was. 633. Telling you, but seek ye first the kingdom, and then 143 on the next one. I'm done with the Lord for today. I can't make it up. So it's just like getting everything together, getting it right, so you can so when the Lord says, okay, it's go time, you'll have everything together and you won't be trying to scramble to get stuff done. Okay. That's it. That's all I got. Lord, I hope this helps somebody. Y'all, hydrate your soul and things. Drink your water. Say your gratitude. Have a fantastic and an amazing day in purpose and on purpose. And I will see y'all on the next one. I love y'all in real life. Y'all let me know in the comments. This might be a little better. But we'll see, because it ended up being about 50 minutes. Come on, 50-50. Look. It ended up being about the same, minus the Bible clarity, but I don't know if I want to be recording that many videos. So we'll see how I feel about it anyway. I love y'all in real life. Love y'all. Bye, y'all. Child, look, did I say hydrate your soul and things, drink your water, say gratitude? Have a fantastic and amazing day in purpose on purpose. Love y'all. Bye, y'all.